guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something way out of my comfort zone, but it is probably one of the most requested videos on my channel, and that is to do a kind of look, or in this case I'm just going to do a full face routine with my natural skin, which is slightly more on the paler side. Now before I get comments saying that I'm not pale or da 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 da, I'm going to do a swatch of the foundation that I'm using in this video compared to one that I think I used in my previous video, just so you can see, especially if you're new to my channel, the difference in colour. So that is a swatch of a foundation that I would wear if I was tanned, which is more on a day-to-day basis, and that is a swatch of the foundation that I'm going to be using in today's video. I totally understand that there's going to be people even paler than this, and that is totally fine, obviously. This is just my pale skin full face routine, so I hope if you guys feel that you're a similar colour to me when I'm more like this, you find new products to use. So if you want to see how I got this skin look and what products I use, then please keep watching. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to moisturise my skin with the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. I never normally include what moisturiser I use, but this is my favourite one and has been for ages. It sits really nicely under makeup, and I don't find my makeup slides off after using it, even if I apply it straight away. But yeah, I'm just massaging that into my skin and down my neck as well, because it's really important to keep that area moisturised. Also, because you do apply makeup there, especially if you blend down, so it needs to be moisturised as well. Moving on to primer, I'm using the L'Oreal Lume Magique primer. I use this when I'm tanned or when I'm pale, but I do prefer it slightly when I'm paler because it has that pearlized finish, but it just gives a really gorgeous glow underneath your makeup, and I always buff it in using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I think this is. I just prefer the way a primer applies with a brush. Now for foundation, these two are my favourites. It's Makeup Forever in N117 and Giorgio Armani in shade 4. But for today, I'm using the Makeup Forever 117 because it's the paler one, and that one was more suited to my skin as I was extremely pale this day. But I'm just buffing it into my skin with a damp beauty blender. As you can see, for once guys, it actually matches the colour of my real face and also my neck because I'd scrubbed it for the tan. But now onto concealer. I'm also taking two. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye from IT Cosmetics in the shade Light, and this one is so full coverage. I find it best applies with a finger, so you can warm it up slightly and it becomes a bit easier to blend. And I'm just dabbing that underneath my eyes on both sides. I wasn't taking it so much all over my face because it is full coverage, so I just wanted to concentrate it in areas that I needed the coverage, which was in this case underneath my eyes. Taking my damp beauty blender again, I'm just blending that into my skin and then taking any of the excess product from the beauty blender around on the rest of my face, so like on my chin and on my forehead to kind of highlight slightly. Then taking the MAC Prep and Prime pen in Light Boost. Now this one has a slightly more yellow base to it, so it was going to warm up my skin slightly because I was finding it that I was looking really ghostly. So this just kind of adds a bit of warmth, but it's still pale enough for me to use. And then like I said, and like I did before with the IT Cosmetics concealer, I am just buffing that into my skin and around my face, just in the places I would normally highlight. Then to set it all in place, I'm taking my Rimmel Clear Complexion Translucent Pressed Powder, and I'm taking kind of like a contour brush to kind of, I keep saying kind of, oh my god, to press this into my skin, and that's how I find to get kind of maximum coverage and the most effectiveness out of this powder. For bronzer, I feel like this is a step that a lot of people with paler skin struggle with. I find the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC in medium tan to be the perfect colour. It's not too orange, it's not too yellow or anything like that, and taking a really fluffy brush to make sure you're not concentrating it too heavily on your cheeks, because it's a lot more noticeable when you have fair skin when you do wear bronzer. So having a big fluffy brush, make sure that you apply it really softly and it kind of blends it for you instantly. And like I said, this color is not too dark and it's not too orange, and I find it to be the best one for me when I'm pale. For blusher, I'm taking this one from NYX in the shade Angel. It's this gorgeous soft pinky peach color, which I think really complements fairer skin tones, especially if you have light hair as well. I think this looks so pretty as just like a little flush of color onto the cheeks, but nothing too intense or pigmented that it's gonna really stand out against your skin. And for highlight, finally, I am taking this strobe powder from Hourglass in the colour Brilliant Light, and it's basically one of those pearlized highlighters. I think sometimes gold highlighters on fairer skin is a lot, having more of a pearlized colour is a lot more subtle, and these strobing powders from Hourglass blend so subtly and so nicely into the skin, and I think they're like the perfect combination when you have paler skin and you want that gorgeous glow. And just applying that to the places I would normally want my highlight to be, so my nose and Cupid's bow, and that is the finished skin look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and found some maybe new products if you're slightly more on the paler side that you haven't tried yet, or if you were scared to buy maybe one of the products that I used and weren't sure what shade and you think you were similar. I just hope you found something from this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to leave future video requests in the comments down below. I always love reading through them and getting inspiration from you guys. But until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!